Hello everyone, I want to do a video on fried dandelions. This is one of those really cool, kind of forgotten about side dishes that your grandparents or great-grandparents might know about, but they really should be more popular because first of all, dandelions are everywhere, especially if you have a large yard. You probably have plenty of dandelions. They're good for you, they taste good, and yet another reason not to spray deadly chemicals on your yard. Not only are they good for pollinators, in our case they also bring bees in to pollinate all the fruit trees, but they also give you delicious snacks. So we're going to go through and show you how to make these into a tasty side dish. The first step is just to pick them, as I've done here. You pick a couple handfuls. Like anything, you're going to bread them and fry them, so they're going to poof up a little bit. Pick the fluffiest, tastiest looking ones. So into the bowl, cold water. Just kind of give them a quick stir. Make sure they're wet so that they sink to the bottom of the dandelions. You just drain them in a colander. Wring them out. Squeeze them. Like that. Get them nice. The next step in the process is to bread the dandelions. So what I like to do, here we have 1 egg whisked with a splash of milk. I don't measure the milk, it just kind of, it's like 50-50 egg and milk basically. Then we have about a cup of flour. Doesn't have to be exact. Then we have some of our seasonings. We've got smoked jalapeno from our garden. Watch out for a pepper smoking video later in the summer. Garlic powder. Smoked paprika. And onion powder. Okay, once you have the dandelions dried and you have all your materials assembled, I did go back and add a little bit more salt and a little bit more garlic powder to the flour. I always just recommend tasting the flour. I never really measure, so I don't know how much usually goes in there. Basically, you want the flour to taste salty a little bit, and you also want to taste your spices in there. So taste your flour, kind of get it the way you want it. You can put pretty much anything you want in there to season it. Now we're going to take a dandelion, dip it in the flour, dip it in the egg mixture, dip it in the flour mixture. It's like a double dip, and then put it in the staging area. I always like to just kind of lightly flour where I'm going to put them because they're a little wet, and that way all they'll do is suck up more flour. So that's what you do. Flour, egg, flour, and then onto the tray. So I'll do that and then we'll move to the next step. The next step is to put these on with some oil. Just basically want to heat up some peanut oil. Once your oil is hot, all you do is drop your dandelions in. And I have a sheet tray in the oven on 200 degrees. The oven's on 200 degrees. And when these are done, I'll do them in 2 batches. When they're done, we'll put them on the sheet tray, keep them warm. So we're going to have them with dinner. Start to see them browning up. Like right there, then you can start to flip them. So we're just going to flip them and let them cook for another couple minutes. Once they're nice and brown, like that, drain them right onto a plate with a paper towel. The paper towel helps absorb the oils. So here's the finished product, our entire batch. So you do it half and half. If you try to do them all at once, they won't fry right. They'll just get really greasy and oily. And the taste, crispy, actually a lot like a squash blossom. I don't know if you've ever had fried squash blossoms. Very similar. although these have a more dandelion-y quality, not surprisingly since they're dandelions. Thank you all for watching our fried dandelion video. This is a nice serving suggestion. You can put them on the side with some fish and some greens. Hopefully this gives you a new appreciation of the humble dandelion, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you for watching.